My initial experiences of Just Cause 3 were not good. The frame rate was bad, the cars felt like they were driving on rails, and there were some weird graphical artifacts that kept popping up. All of this in the first 5 minutes. As I fumbled through the game's opening mission, I was seriously worried. Oh god, they've ruined it, I thought to myself. Luckily, such blasphemy was quickly put to rest as I grappled onto a moving truck as it flew over a cliff, taking me with it before exploding into a glistening fireball of reassurance. Much like anything directed by Michael Bay, everything in Just Cause 3 explodes. However, much unlike anything directed by Michael Bay, the explosions in Just Cause 3 will be sure to keep you entertained for an extended period of time. These are the best explosions I've ever seen or heard in a game, almost movie quality. The grappling hook has been upgraded, now with support for 2 retractable tethers in addition to the one Rico uses to get around the place. This, coupled with the game's new destruction physics, gives the player total control over the environment. As Avalanche has said previously, Just Cause 3 is a game built on systems. It's a complex machine that relies on the creativity and skill of the player to create those awesome Just Cause moments. Want to make that radio tower wobble itself to pieces with your retractable tethers? Or would you rather bring it down with an unnecessarily powerful airstrike? You have total control. Compared to its predecessor, Just Cause 3 is simply more. More explosions, more vehicles, larger world, more overall insanity. It's the Saints Row 3 of Just Cause, the point where the developers completely understand what their audience wants. It's the best in the series, and it has me wondering if they'll ever be able to top it for Just Cause 4. Assuming that is happening, of course. The wingsuit is brilliant. I was skeptical pre-release, but boy has it blown me away. It's challenging, but not impossible to master. Fast, but not so fast so as to eliminate the need for other methods of transportation. It's super unrealistic, but that's half the fun. The true triumph is in the way that Rico's different modes of transportation are linked. The ease and fluidity with which I can reel into a precipice, wingsuit down a cliff face, and then parachute to break my fall is a real technical marvel and super fun. The world is big and beautiful, the vehicles are varied, and their dynamic destruction physics are a wonder to behold. The gameplay is fast-paced and chaotic, the world is filled with structures to be leveled, and the game's overall tone is one of explosive giddiness. Without giving anything away, the campaign is hilarious, with surprisingly good voice acting and a wide variety of missions which aren't always all guns blazing. It's a Grand Theft Auto-esque blend of firefights, odd jobs, and witty humour. Gone are the days of "How can I help you, hombre?" with black market drops being rebranded as Rebel drops. You can now order a full loadout plus a vehicle at the same time, with the cost of the drop simply being one beacon. These beacons are available from most friendly areas, giving you a basically infinite supply while free roaming, but a very limited supply while in a combat situation in enemy territory. It's nicely balanced, and the delivery method is so spectacularly ludicrous that I've had to censor it out here. It's not a perfect game though. There are performance issues and glitches, the driving physics do feel a bit off, and sometimes things will explode way too easily, although I suppose that's partially the point. There's nothing game-breaking though, and certainly nothing that makes me regret my purchase. After some time with the game, I've grown used to its eccentricities. With a little more time in the oven, I feel like these issues and oddities could have been ironed out. It's upsetting that even after the horrors of Arkham Knight, Watch Dogs, and Unity, AAA developers still haven't learned the importance of releasing a properly polished product, the elusive triple Ps of AAA game development. If it weren't for these issues, I'd be giving the game a 9. Instead, Avalanche will have to settle for an 8 out of 10. It's an epic game, a technical marvel of player-driven chaos that epitomizes the video game sequel. Just Cause 3 takes everything we loved in its predecessor and dials it to a billion. I will now leave you with this glorious montage of mindless destruction.